Most anniversary gifts follow a tradition: wood, crystal, china, silver, and gold. But let's be honest, they can feel a little predictable. What if I told you that with just one tool, you could turn any of these into something completely unforgettable? Today, I'm upgrading 5 classic anniversary gifts, not for your partner, but for the couples in your life you actually want to impress. We've got our customizer and our safety goggles. So let's turn something traditional into something more updated, fun, and personal. You ready? Let's go. The 5th wedding anniversary is represented by wood, which symbolizes strength, roots, and growth. A wooden ring tray is perfect for those everyday moments when couples need to take their rings off, because the last thing you want to do is set that ring down somewhere and lose it. For this design, I'm engraving the couple's initials with 5 leaves, one for each year of marriage. I'm going to first sketch my idea with a white pencil and check the instruction guide for the correct speed to use for wood. When engraving wood, it's best to work with light pressure first. Wood is forgiving, but you can't undo deep lines. Think of going in layers first and try to follow the grain instead of fighting it. And here's what we ended up with. Simple, but intentional, and the perfect place for a couple to keep their special rings. The 15th wedding anniversary is symbolized by crystal, which represents clarity in a relationship that stood the test of time. I'm keeping this one simple, just the couple's last name so they can cheers to 15 years. According to the instructions, glass needs a speed of 1. Be sure to go slow. Crystal needs a gentle, steady hand. Let the tool do the work and don't press too hard. Consistency matters more than speed. And now that the names are engraved, we're going to level up this lettering by applying rub and buff to the glass. Just take a small amount on a Q-tip and spread it all over the engraving, then wipe it down gently. Here's the final result: a simple glass that looks like an elegant gift. I cheers to this project. For a couple's 20th wedding anniversary, we have china, which represents something delicate but enduring. I love the idea of taking elements from a wedding and incorporating it into this plate like a piece of art they can use or display. For this project, we'll start with a ball bit and speed of 1 and adjust from there. You can always change the speed as needed. Because this is a larger surface area, remember you can rotate the tray as you see fit, whatever makes engraving easier. Now, if this was just a decorative piece, you could fill in the engraved portion with rub and buff to give a touch of gold or whatever color you choose. But since I want the couple to actually use the gift as a serving tray, I'm going to leave it engraved. Here's the final result. It feels less like a gift and more like a keepsake. The 25th wedding anniversary is represented by silver, which is all about value and longevity. Because the surface area here is so small, there's little room for error. I used a white chalk pencil to letter the phrase always and forever. This is all about detail, not speed. You can always go back and refine lines if needed. And voila! Elevated and engraved cufflinks to celebrate 25 happy years. It's subtle, but that's what makes it feel expensive. The 50th wedding anniversary is represented by gold, something rare. 50 years together is truly magical and worth celebrating. For this gift, I'm engraving a small, meaningful date, something only the couple understands. Depending on what kind of gold you're engraving, it can be very soft. So use light pressure first and don't rush your way through it. And this is the final result. It's a simple piece of jewelry that has so much meaning. And here's how everything turned out. Each of these gifts follows a tradition, but it's engraving that makes it personal. And remember, it's not always about spending money. You don't need a more expensive gift, you need a more meaningful one. So if you have an anniversary party coming up soon, which of these projects would you choose as the perfect gift for the happy couple? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're into do-it-yourself gifts and want more creative ideas like these, be sure to save this video and subscribe.